Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for part 2, industry bounce. I'm saying, about to give y'all the sauce on this bounce. It's Nile Waves, for those of y'all who don't know. And if you know, you know. So let's get into it. So first of all, I'm going to play the beat, and I'm going to break it down. So shout out to Juco and produced by Rich for this loop. All right, so y'all can hear it's a lot going on in this beat. It's a lot to break down. First thing I'm gonna start with is the 808, okay? Because I think this is the most impactful part of the beat. Let me put the loop back on real quick. So as you can see, our first 808 is pretty simple. It's just done. And then we go up, octave, right here, and we come back down. So I think this part right here is really gonna be key for those of y'all that want to break down and get your bounce right a little bit better. So first of all, I put it on 1/3 beat to make this, so instead of being like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like it sounds like a triplet. So we have, so it could have been right, but I lengthened it out, so it's and then I put it back on 1/4 beat to get it to go back. Well, not 1/4 beat, really, like I just put it back on step so that I can go back to being on the 1, 2, 3, 4, not the dun 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 dun. Right now, right here, what I did was I made a 1/6 beat and I made a roll. Came over here, Control U, made a roll. But what I did was part of them at the end, I made the velocity go down. So I made these are regular, but the velocity is down on this one, so it sounds like it's shortened instead of being right. I put this here, take the velocity down, so now it sounds a little more saucy, a little more choppy. And of course, we come back up here, go up octave, and then we go back into the beat. Right. So that's the 808. Also, another thing that I did was I had a second 808 in here. I had 2 808s in this particular part. Nothing crazy, but I just decided that I wanted to add 2 808s in here. When you add 2 808s, sometimes you can sauce it like that too. Just in this part, I added in here. And right there. Now you might be saying, it don't really mean much. Like, it didn't really add nothing. Well, when you're listening to a song, you might not think that, but listen, I think it sounds hard. So if it sounds hard to you, put it in there, as long as it doesn't overpower the beat or just sound out of place to you. Okay. Next thing, let's go with the hi-hats. So as you can see, I got 2 hi-hat patterns right here going. So let me break down this right here. So what I did here was, once again, we playing with those triplets. We on that 1/3 beat. As you can see. So I'm just playing around with that 1/3 beat under the original hi-hat bounce just to give it a little more flavor. And as you can see, I just have some simple rolls in here, nothing crazy. 6 beat roll right there, and then a 1/4 step roll right here. So you see they come at the same time, right? And that purposely comes at the same time as this roll right here. So you see when you layer certain things, like how that can add to the bounce. Next thing we're going to do is look at this percussion. Clap is just going straight. Hi-hats is, open hi-hats is just hitting on a few 808s, not every single one. You know what I'm saying? We got some good snares in here. So as you can see, we're doing a different bounce other than just the regular tat, t, cat. We're doing something different. So as you can see, this bounce is totally different. This bounce is totally different. At the end here, you hear that. That's a 1/6 beat. Just a little extra snare roll. Next thing I did was I added some extra snare rolls on top of the snare rolls. You know what I'm saying? We got a little 1/6 snare roll, Control U, and then bring that velocity down on the end of them. Just give it a little sauce. There's a 1/4 step snare roll. Did the same thing over here. Just added an extra hit so it sounds like and that's the snares right there. Last thing I did was just added a little ear candy, and that was this rim shot right here. I had a hit on that first beat after the first beat, just to add an extra bounce to it. Now, also, you can see in this beat I have different sections. So after that section with everything going crazy, I have a section where it calms down a little bit with the drums. I take out all the snare rolls and stuff like that. Hold up. Even this part doesn't go up. It doesn't go up to that dun 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 dun. Sometimes you want to save certain parts in the beat for certain times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have that. You want to make people wait sometimes. You know, wait for that lip part. Like, they're gonna be waiting for that. So you don't want to give it to them every single time. You know what I'm saying? I think I even took out the extra snare rolls in this too. Yeah. So that's the beat right there. That's a little advanced drum bounce techniques that I use. You know, I like to play with velocity. I like to play with triplets under straight patterns like I did with the hi-hats. I like to have different sections where, you know, it might be going crazy in this section in one part of the beat, and then another part of the beat is just repeating, you know, and just has a little variation. So, you know, play around with stuff. Do whatever you think sounds good on the beat that you're making, but still keep enough space for that artist to rap on. You know, a lot of people, they get caught up making all these crazy beats and stuff, but you don't really hear nobody rapping on them because there ain't no space. The first thing you want to ask yourself after you make a beat is like, yo, can I hear somebody rapping on it? If you can, then it's a go. You know what I'm saying? Send that joint out. But yeah, that's how you make some advanced drum bounce right there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check me out. New loop kit coming soon. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Peace.